My name is Ramanathan Sugumaran. I am an associate professor and a director for a center called Geotree, which stands for Geoinformatics Training, Research, Education and Extension, which is funded by NASA. We started in 2006, I think January of 2006, and now we have funding from other sources. One of the main goal of this center is to transfer NASA related technologies like GIS, which is Geographical Information Systems, remote sensing, particularly satellite remote sensing, and GPS, which everybody uses now, which stands for Global Positioning System. Transfer this technology to local, state, federal and tribal agencies in Iowa. That's the main goal. So how I can transfer the technology, NASA technology, to local, state, federal agencies.
And how was it that the center came to be here at UNI?
I started the center, I wrote the proposal to NASA, and I got the funding, and then that's how we started the center 4 years ago.
Okay. And so I know that there's been many projects you've been working on through the center, and one of them that I heard about was your heat mapping over campus. So if you could maybe just explain a little bit about that project.
Oh, sure. As I said, we are getting sort of nationally recognized, sort of a unique study. And the main reason when I started this project was to help NASA to define their thermal sensor, which they are going to be launching in 2012. So we wanted to show how this can be done at the local level, so that this can be put in sensor when they launch in 2012. So it's sort of a long-term goal we started with this project, and it's worked very well. The goal of that project is to find out heat loss from the buildings and underground steam pipes. Traditionally what they do when they wanted to find out if there is a leak in the roof, they will go up in the roof, check manually and find out. So imagine we have so many buildings, there are so many steam pipes around, a lot of manpower needed. So when facility planning approached us, is there any remote sensing based you can do? We said, well, we'll do the flight. So we flew last year in April. It was a perfect day. It was midnight. We did the flight between 12:30 and 2:30 in the night. And we captured the picture for the entire campus, again, to see where we are losing heat from the buildings and the steam pipe. And we then produced a map as a GIS map and gave it to facility planning. They went and checked. So it was a very, very successful project. Otherwise, it will take so many months to figure out what are the hotspots if you are traditionally doing it. Whereas here, one screenshot, we look at a bigger picture where the hotspots are, then go and survey this hotspot and fix the problem. And as a result, based on this small campus-wide study, we published in a journal. It was very well received. Then CFU, Cedar Falls Utility, came and saw our project. And they got so excited. Now, Cedar Falls Utility wrote a big proposal to Iowa Department of I'm not sure, I think it's Department of Energy, funding to do the project for the entire city.
Oh, wow.
So we're waiting for the result. Probably very soon we will know whether we are going to be getting funded. If we get funded on that project, we are going to develop a website and show what are the hotspots for the entire city of Cedar Falls.
So then the website could be accessible to anybody?
It is going to be for the public. It will be available for 3 years. That's what we wrote in the proposal. Again, very soon, before Christmas, we will know the result, whether we are getting funding or not.
That's really exciting.
Yeah, it just started as a small project. Now it expanded to the city level. Now it's nationally recognized. Our paper is well quoted by other researchers around the country. In fact, they invited me for 2 presentations. One I did in Sioux Falls, another one in Washington, D.C.
Geography is just maps, right?
That's right. That's not really.
It's not really. There's
right.
a lot
That's
more
right.
to it.
A lot more to it.